everyone, it is Coach Brandy. It's been a little while since I've done a video blog, and today is January 2nd of 2018. It's a brand new year, so this is my first video blog for the new year, and I have a lot of big things to talk about today, and my heart is beating like out of my chest, getting ready to share this with you guys because it's life-changing for me, and in a good way, but it's also really scary. So as you guys are tuning in, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and drop a horn in the comments below, like a New Year's horn. I'll help you. Go ahead and drop a New Year's horn in the comments below if you're watching the replay, and if you're watching live, throw up a heart. We got the kids some gifts, so I have to take care of it. I got some really, really big news. Okay, so here it goes. I don't even know. I can't even get it out. I'm so... Oh, okay. Something is changing big time. And I don't know what else. I guess I just got to say it. I just got to say what's changing. So it's hard. But I have decided to step down as a Beachbody coach. I know, crazy, right? Can you guys see me? Okay, there we go. I've decided to step down, and there's some reasons why, and I'm going to share that here in this video. Like I said, I'm sharing it because it's been a part of my life for 2 years. So first, I want to talk about the blessings that Beachbody has brought me. That's what I do as an online health and fitness coach. I work for Beachbody, and I love their products. I've gotten some amazing results. I've lost 45 pounds in the past 2 years from being a coach, and their products work, their programs work. The fitness programs are amazing, and I will still, till the end of everything, I will always support Beachbody. Hey Kayla, oh my gosh, hey girl. I will always support Beachbody programs. If you follow the meal plans, if you follow the fitness programs, you get results. And for me, it's been so amazing because it has really changed my life. I can honestly say that. I will be forever grateful to the company because of these programs, it got me off on the right start, and it's made fitness become a huge part of my lifestyle. And so if you guys know my story, before I became a coach, I overate, I didn't work out, I was miserable. All that stuff is true, and it's because of the programs and because of the community and because of the the Shakeology, which had some amazing nutrition in it, that I was able to get my life back on track. And so I thank God for Beachbody, and I thank God for my experience as a coach. It's been an amazing journey, an amazing ride. But I feel like God is taking me in a new direction. Hey Megan, oh, thank you. Gosh, this is so hard to do. Oh, it's so hard. Yes, thank you. So I'll say this, and this is my next point, and Megan is on. She's one of the people that I met through coaching. I have met some amazing people, and that's been probably the hardest part is because I don't know what kind of backlash there will be. I don't know how people are going to take it, but I have made some amazing friends, and I met some people who I think everybody in the company, for the most part, just have big hearts, and it's a genuine group of people who care about helping people, and so that's been a part of the amazing thing. And then I think, here buddy, I think the biggest piece that I can take away is the confidence that I've gained as a coach that I didn't have. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I had a master's in social work. Before I got pregnant, I got my master's in social work, and I was afraid. I was afraid to find a job because I didn't think I could. I felt because before I became a social worker, I was a waitress, and so I felt like the only kind of job I could find was a job where people told me what to do. That's what I wanted. I wanted a job where people told me what my job was and trained me and all that. And so when I was looking at all these social work jobs, I was afraid because I was they're expecting me to know what I'm gonna do going into it. And I didn't know, I was I just can't do this. And now that I've been a coach for 2 years, I feel like I have the confidence to figure it out. And so I feel like this was a really great stepping stone for me because I've become more outgoing. I'm not afraid to talk to people anymore. Like, I've become comfortable on camera, and I also feel like I can figure things out, you know, and I think that's something that's a huge gift, to just feel like you have, it's in you, you know, you don't need a company to help you. It's in you. Like, you don't need other people telling you what to do. You're going to figure it out. And so that's been a huge blessing. And then also, like, it's just a fun job, you know, like connecting with people and coming up with creative ways to express myself online. I love that. I love art. I love music. I love video. Like, that's all been really fun. And so it's a fun job. And so I guess those are my blessings, you know, like it's taught me a lot about fitness. It's helped me meet awesome people. It's given me confidence, and I've had fun doing it. And all of that is so true. Hey, Evan. Hey, girl. How's it going? But here's what ended up happening. So when I started as a coach, I told myself I was going to give myself a year and see what would happen within a year of coaching. And I did the first year. I felt like I was really getting some momentum, and I saw potential. And so I decided I'm going to give it another year. And so here we are now at 2 years. And after 2 years, it seems as though the doors just weren't opening. Like, and it's not because I didn't put in the effort. And if you guys have been watching me, the ones who love me and know, I put in the effort. I did everything I was told to do. I sent out 20 to 30 messages a day. You know, I shared my story consistently online. I drank Shakeology every day. I did the workout programs every day. I followed just Beachbody programs. I provided value. I did free recipes. I did free groups. I did everything I could. Thank you so much for the love. I honestly did everything I could, to the point where I felt like I couldn't give a fingernail more. I've given everything I can to this. Everything. I cannot go another minute. And after all of that, Ian wants to say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
After all of that effort, for some reason, God wasn't opening the doors for me. It wasn't happening. And some people will say, well, you didn't go long enough. You just didn't wait it out. Your time was going to come, and you just didn't wait it out. And I just had to, that's what was kind of keeping me going for so long, was feeling like success was just on the other side. My time was coming. It was going to happen. I just had to wait. But I realized as I was waiting for it to happen that I was missing out. You guys know what I mean? I was missing out on time with my kids, and I just couldn't keep ignoring my children. And I could, it's just like right now even I'm feeling guilty ignoring them because I'm on this, because I feel like I've missed out on their lives for the past 2 years. I wanted to do this because I was given these expectations. You know, you can build your business. Yeah, you can build your business in an hour a day is what I was told. And then when I got in and I started working an hour a day, I was told, well, if you really want success, you need to put in, like, you need to make yourself a schedule, and you need to 10x it, is what they said. You got to 10x it, so you got to work even harder. And I'm like, okay, I want this to happen faster. So I was working 3 to 5 hours a day. But like, what was crazy was, for me, it wasn't just the 3 to 5 hours in my schedule, because I felt like I was always working. And I think that's why it got so overwhelming for me. And I think there are other coaches out there that might not happen for them. But I think because of my personality of wanting to be successful and like pushing so hard, like I was always on. You know, you're always prospecting. You're always, like, every person you meet, you're never off work. And so, like, every time I went to a family gathering or a party or, like, whatever, I'm thinking, is that person going to be a good coach? Could that person join my team? And I just, like, I wasn't listening to people. Like, I don't know. It was just, and that's me. Like, I'm not saying anything against any other coaches, but I just felt like I need a day off, and I couldn't take one. I couldn't ever give myself that, because for all I knew, that next big fish was right around the corner. And so I had a lot of mom guilt, because I felt like I was working so much, I wasn't giving to my children, and I had a lot of just feeling like I'm pushing so hard and nothing's happening, like, what's going on? And so I felt eventually what brought me to this point, and it was just a few days ago, you know, I felt like God was telling me, Brandy, there's a reason why these doors aren't opening. And I have a bigger purpose for you. And I think that God like he had a plan for this. You know, like I said, I've been blessed so much through the experience, and I think he's going to use it to fuel whatever my next venture is, which, by the way, I don't have one. I'm not joining another company. Like, I don't have any sort of, like, I'm not doing that. I'm just thinking right now I want to just take the time to be with my family, enjoy this time while they're little, because you don't get it back. Like, and that's been the hardest part about this, is looking at my 2-year-old and feeling like I missed out on his whole life because I've been so distracted by Beachbody. And so feeling like you don't get this time back. So I'm going to enjoy this time. And then as God opens doors the way he wants to open them, then I'm going to walk through, and that's what we're going to do. So when it really came down to it, the straw that broke the camel's back was this past week. The numbers just didn't make sense. I looked at all I was putting in, all the time I was putting in, all of the money I was putting in, because I ran Facebook ads and I gave away stuff and I did groups and I did all this stuff, and it just, I wasn't making any money. And I know it's not about the money, and you guys know that I'm not about the money. I love people. I love helping people. Like, that's why I'm here, is to help people. And I wanted a job that would give me the ability to help people. But at the end of the day, I can't be losing money like while I'm trying to help people all the time, because like I have to feed my family. And I kept having all these people like sign up for my groups, my free groups, and nobody ever wanted to like sign up and pay for my actual services. And, you know, I was talking to one of my friends about it, and she was talking about women in general. Like, we're always the volunteers and we're always the nurturers. And so like our work is not valued nearly as much as it should be. And so like I found myself in that trap of like telling people my time wasn't worth anything. Like, I'm giving up all of this stuff and nobody's paying me. The company wasn't paying me. You know, the people who signed up for my groups weren't paying me. It was all free. And I can't, you know, live my life working for everybody and not getting paid. It's just, it's not sustainable. It was burning me out, and I just couldn't do it anymore. And so, you know, all of the expense with my time, like I said, I was working 5 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, I was working practically a full-time job for like $200 a month. It just wasn't making sense. And yeah, I was able to pay my Shakeology bill, but like, I would just happily pay my Shakeology and then not have to work so much. So it just, at the end of the day, I decided it just wasn't right for me. So I do have to say to all of my customers and my coaches on my team that I'm actually, you know, I'm kind of going down to, if you're watching, you're familiar with Beachbody, I'm going down to discount coach status. So I'm still technically going to be a coach. And I have a new group that started today or yesterday, and I'm still, that 80-day obsession, I'm still going to do it. I still want to do it because I love the programs and I want to see what kind of results I can do. And so I'm still going to do the program, and I'm still, for if you're in that challenge group, I'm still going to pour into you because you guys supported me and you joined my team and my group, and I want to be there for you and I want to help you get results because I am passionate about that. That is something that I experienced, and I want to help everyone who, you know, has linked arms with me to know you are in good hands, and I'm not going to leave you behind in the dust. And I stand by the products. They really do work. But I just can't keep offering more value. Like, I can't keep offering more free stuff and not get paid for it. And so I guess as far as what's next in my future, I still have this page, and I've still invested so much in this page, and I met so many awesome people through Facebook and stuff. So I'm probably not going to be posting as often, but I'm not leaving. And I guess I'm thinking about like what God wants to do with this page. Like, if you guys have been watching my journey, you know I struggle a lot with my marriage and my family and my faith. And I'm thinking, like, how can he use my page to help people with those struggles? Like, I'm thinking maybe there's something I can do as a coach, as like a life coach or something, to help people through struggling marriages. Or maybe I can help people you know, with parenting and all that. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to have in store for me, but this has been an amazing program. Hey, stop, to get me off on the right foot. But I think, you know, I'm going to wait and pray and see what kind of doors he opens. But, you know, I guess as far as, you know, Beachbody and stuff, I have to say it was fun. It was a good 2 years. But at this point, you know, I can't take on any new people, and not that you guys were banging down my door, but I have to say goodbye. So there you have it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post it in the comments below. I'm curious what you guys think. Let's see here. Megan says, focus on you and your family. That's what matters. Oh my gosh. I know, right? Like, that's the thing that's hard is, like, I feel like, so, I mean, I brought that up, and I've heard, because there have been other people who've left Beachbody before, and people will say, well, you know, they just they didn't put in enough effort, they didn't try hard enough, their why wasn't big enough. And I'm like, dude, my why made me cry. Like, my why was big enough, and my why was my family. And at the same time, at the end of the day, like, I was losing time with my family. Like, the reason why I was doing this was so that I could have time freedom and financial freedom, and it was costing me money and time, and I wasn't getting the results. And it happens for some people, guys. I want you to know, like, I'm not bashing Beachbody. Like, it happens for people. Like, some of the people I've become really close to over the past couple of years, they've made it. It wasn't working for me, and I had to evaluate my situation and try to figure out why it wasn't working. And so, yeah, you're absolutely right, Megan. Like, I just had to do what was right for us, and at the time, that's what it was. So yeah, I guess. Oh, thanks, Megan. Oh, I love it. Yeah, and sorry, they're screaming. See, try working in this environment, right? Like, this is hard, and I didn't have the money to hire a sitter, so I couldn't do it. If you missed it, Megan, I did talk about, you know, because you're a current customer and you're in my 80-day challenge, we're still doing that. We're still going to move forward. We're going to get some great results. I'm going to pour into that group. So I just want you to know that. And I thank you for trusting me as your coach and signing up and all that, and supporting my business. For everybody who's watched my videos and done my challenges and everything, you guys mean the world to me. Sorry, go just a second. Ian, look, you're on camera. Do you see that? Oh, you guys mean the world to me, and I'm glad that I was able to make an impact. And like, I was just reading over some of my reviews, and people said some really awesome things and nice things. And I know that God, there was a reason why I was here when I was here, and I think the lives that He was able to touch through me, there was a reason for that. And I'm leaving. A few days ago, when I first decided to quit, I was in tears like all day, because this is so hard to let go. It's so hard to let go of all the work you've put in and all your dreams, you know. But like, I'm at peace with it now, because I know that there was a reason for it, and I'm okay. You know, I'm okay with that, and I'm grateful for the experience now. I'm not leaving bitter. I'm not leaving feeling like I got screwed, or, you know, anything like that. Like, I feel like it was a good experience. It was a good learning experience. So, Dawn.